Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Furious Fox coming back at you with episode 12 of 7 Days to Die. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of building. I have been having some trouble getting my brightness and my saturation straight. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out today and I'm going to try and find a mining helmet. But before I do that, I want to do a couple things around the base. I made a whole bunch of barbed wire. I'm hoping that'll stop the climbers from getting in. I do have zombies spawning in my base. I hope that'll stop once I cap everything off. I'm not really sure how that's going to work out, so I'm interested to see how that plays out. I need a ladder now. But in the meantime, I'm going to just kind of build up some more of my cobblestone walkway. Now, there is going to be an integrity issue that I'm expecting to run into. Basically, if a block is above empty blocks, how do I explain this? Where you've been mining. So let's say since I've been mining all this stone up, way under here there's empty blocks. That's going to affect the integrity of blocks above it. So a lot of this is going to be kind of trial and error. I have a feeling I'm not going to run into any problems till I put my farm up. But what I'm going to do to counteract that is actually dig straight down and put a pillar going straight down to the ground, to underground, to where the missing blocks are. That kind of sounds a little confusing. I'll show you guys a little bit later. For now, I'm just going to throw up some more flooring, and I'm going to do my barbed wire really fast. They have been digging holes around my base. I'll probably cut that out. I'm going to go run out there, and I'm going to fill those in, because I'm really anal. I hate having holes around. While I'm doing this, I'm going to go over some changes. Well, we don't have any changes yet, but coming in Alpha 8 and post-Alpha 8, later than Alpha 8, we're going to have a land claim protection system coming in. So let's say you're building on a multiplayer server. You and your friends could actually claim a piece of the land. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. They're still working out the details. And therefore, no one can grief you. They can't destroy blocks there. They can't get into your chests and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Again, I'm not sure how they're going to play that out. You can go to the forums and you can add suggestions, or you can see other people's suggestions or what the fun temps have said about that so far. There's going to be respawning loot. Not a huge deal for me. I kind of survive out on my own anyway. They're going to have infection. So there's going to be 7 stages of infection. It progresses every day. You're going to need antibiotics, I believe, which you're going to be able to make through a chemistry system, or it'll be a rare loot that you can find. So still waiting on the rest of the details for that. Really cool. Really looking forward to that. They're going to add backpack organization. That's pretty straightforward. You're just going to be able to organize your backpack easily. Another thing we're looking at, they're adding a Magnum 44. So there's going to be a new weapon. They've spoken about adding all kinds of weapons. So like I'm assuming that this is just going to be the tip of the iceberg. There's going to be critical hit damage added also in Alpha 8, I believe. So that's another cool little system. I didn't notice, but actually my armor got reset somehow. I'm wearing a cowboy hat, but I'm going to replace that with the mining helmet. But I'm going to have to make my armor up really fast. I want to get my building done and go out and explore before nighttime. Because like I said, I'm tired of messing with the brightness. If I could just throw a mining helmet on and turn the flashlight on when it gets dark, I'm wondering if that will just counteract most of the problems. And it looks like I'm coming pretty close to finishing my next floor here, so that's going to be awesome. Did make a whole bunch more reinforced concrete. Yes, I do have more. Okay, so what I'm going to do is my roof is actually going to be concrete, so that's going to speed things up. I really want to get my farm going. I want to be doing venison stew and stuff. And really quick, let me just go over the rest of the changes. There's gonna be a different type of weapon repairs. It's gonna be greater than just kind of renewing weapons in the forge or just making new weapons. So you're gonna have to find like gun cleaning kits or make gun cleaning kits, and that's gonna be a lot more logical than just making a whole bunch of shotguns. And every time your shotgun runs low, you just throw it out. Disposable shotguns. That'll be the day. Oh Lord, so close. Do I have any more stone? I do. So let me just go ahead and queue this up. Some more cobblestone, that's more than enough. And that's going to be really awesome. They're also going to be adding new ores, so mining is going to be a lot more interesting. I'm going to go out here and start killing these guys. And the ore veins, they're going to be able to control the size of those finally, so they're saying. So they're going to be a lot smaller. Let me know how the frame rate is. It's going to be a little bit different. I'm playing on the highest settings now. I have shadows, I have lighting effects and all that. So, and of course I'm playing on 1080. So I'm really curious. So this is what I was talking about. I'm really curious to see how that'll play out. And this is what I was talking about when I hate you, lady. When I was talking about the holes they're digging. And I already started filling them in a little bit. It's just massive. It's not a big deal, but I'm still going to fill it in anyway. We got all kinds of zombies walking around here. They're also going to make mining a lot harder. So when you're mining, they're going to include like a cold weather survival type element because you're going to be deep underground, which I don't really get. Usually underground's a steady 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I believe it was. But that's cool nonetheless. I'm going to put some windows and some metal bars on here too. Still kind of getting around to that. See you later, alligator. Alright. More cobblestone. Another thing they're adding is there's going to be a smoke/dust inhalation system. And if you mine really for an extended period of time underground, you're going to have a vitamin D efficiency and possibly some other ones as well. The vitamin D efficiency, our bodies create vitamin D through eating basically our diet and through exposure to sunlight. So that makes a lot of sense to me. I think that's pretty cool. You would have to spend a very long time underground to actually get those effects. So let's see if this will stop my problem with the crawlers here. Leave me alone, zombies. So that's going to be really awesome. They're also going to be doing a lot of zombie spawn fixes. That's kind of, everybody knows that that's something that kind of needs to happen. I'm going to throw a block right there, and that should stop the crawlers, just because you can't have these two blocks, these two barbed wires next to each other in a corner. So I think that cleans it up a little bit. Looks a little goofy kind of, but it's going to look goofy if it's missing a barbed wire too. Oh, come on. We got zombies incoming. That guy kind of scared the crap out of me. Why are you scaring me, bro? Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Alright. So this is a system that I have been planning on putting up for a while, this barbed wire system. I just have not gotten around to it. So I'm glad to be taking care of that right now. Come on, baby. See if the, I would assume the barbed wire would knock off the spiders as they try to climb off. I could just put blocks all around, or I could put, like, I've seen power pole segments used, just anything to stop them, but I think the barbed wire is going to look pretty cool too. I might end up putting a couple layers down here because they have been sort of getting to it a little bit, so I want to stop them from doing that. Alright, just line everything up here, and I got to watch my time pretty closely right now. There's a zombie over there. Because I want to head out during the daytime. Not like it really matters, but it's just easier for me to not have to adjust the brightness as I smash that zombie in the head. I'm trying to talk here. So that's one of the reasons why I want to get this mining helmet. That way I can adventure at night and not have to adjust the brightness, and then my contrast or my saturation's all messed up and it looks goofy. And zombies, I'm telling you, they must have increased the spawning. They're just everywhere. Stupid zombies. So definitely a lot of cool stuff coming up. Really looking forward to all that. Really looking forward to getting this farm going. I want to see. It is already 12, almost 1. I am fairly confident that I'm going to be able to find the mining helmet. Let me just check the time. So I'm not too worried about that. Once I find it, I'm going to throw it on, and then when it's nighttime, I can just turn on the flashlight, and you guys can see a lot better what I'm doing, and I could see a lot better myself, because even though I can see pretty well on my monitor, it's not perfect. But hey, nothing ever is. Alright, so there is my layer of barbed wire, an added level of defense. Sounds like there's a spider zombie stuck in that hole over there. Man, he's really going to be giving me a lot of work. I added a little step here. I don't know if the zombies are going to be able to use that to get in, but I'm tired of falling in that pit. Even though I don't really fall too much, especially when Stooge is here, so if I have any guests, it's really going to help them out. Alright, a lot darker in here. Not a problem, my friends. There we go. So like that, and like so, and like so. And then I'm going to add a couple torches. You know, I'm going to add a balcony. But I do need to be able to see, right? That comes 3 off. Let's do like that. I don't like my torches to be too close to each other. Another thing I'm kind of anal about is the spacing of the torches. So I'll fix this later. I'm probably going to have my room on this level. I'm going to have a sort of gun forging area on the next level, just below the farm. My whole goal here is to not have to go underground. I don't like spending my time underground. It's depressing. I'm having to, you know, I was about to go to a very dark place. I'm not going to complete that statement, but I'm having to do a lot of things to keep myself occupied underground, things I would otherwise not be doing. So I'm really trying to focus on keeping this base 100% above ground efficient. Let's see. So again, another thing, a lot of people are like this too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I needed to go up 5 levels in order to have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and get up there and slap down this reinforced concrete. I really don't have too much. It should just take a second. It's already 14:16. Jeez. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. You know what? I've got space. You know, I'd like to have more space, but my only goal is to find a mining helmet, and I'll take some coffee beans and some stuff if I can find it. Shut up, zombies. You guys are so annoying. They're not that bad. Alright, let's make sure I've got some food in my belly. So I think I'm gonna head towards Deersville or Dyersville. Let me know how you guys pronounce it. Do you pronounce it Deersville or Dyersville? I always pronounced it Dyersville. That's how I thought it was supposed to be pronounced, but I'm no expert, so you guys let me know. As I fumble around in my inventory. Man, that inventory organization, that's really gonna help me out. Alright, so we got water reflections, whoop-de-doo. These shadows are like what really makes the game look a lot nicer. I am getting some decent frame droppage here. So they also said that they optimized the game a little bit more, or they've improved some graphics performance within the game, however you want to say it, but I haven't noticed it too much, if just very slightly, so it helps. It's better than nothing. I'm also going to see if I can, you know, I think I need 2 more sniper rifles, and then I can produce sniper rifles. So I want to get this base fully operational. I'm scared Alpha 8 is going to come out on Friday. I got set back behind when I had to give that hard drive back. I was actually borrowing that hard drive from a friend, so I had to give it back to him. But now that I've got my new hard drive, I'll take the brass radiator. Now that I've got the new hard drive, it's not a problem. However, that did set me back. I did plan on having this base 100% complete before the drop of Alpha 8, because when Alpha 8 starts, it seems like they're going to be adding a lot of new things, and I'm thinking I'm going to want to start over, or am I at least going to want to move to a new location. So we'll see how that plays out. Usually I wouldn't care about these stumps and stuff up here, but like I said, I am highly motivated to find some more sniper rifles. I think that's the last gun that I need in order to, and if I'm going to be moving around at night, I'm probably going to want to, ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, don't drop stuff. If I'm going to be moving around at night, I'm going to want an effective range weapon to kill the zombies. So, as of right now, that's just the crossbow. I hear you, bro. Don't do it, I just ran here. Ain't nobody got time for you. Oh, gosh. Easy peasy. Alright, let's start checking some of these cars. There is one right behind me, but what can I say? There are zombies everywhere. 2 down. I'm just gonna go around, check every single car. Come on, mining helmet. I've already checked a lot of these cars, which it's giving me a loot timer for, which is kind of annoying, but there's been a whole bunch of updates. There's a flashlight. I guess I could take that for now. And I have the food on my hotbar, so I'm ready to eat it. I do get a low frame rate in Dyersville. I'm just going to call it Dyersville for now. I hope that doesn't bother you if you like to call it Deersville. kind of like the name Dyersville anyway. Where the Dyers go, whatever. Alrighty. Come on, mining helmet. Yeah, I'm getting a questionable frame rate here. I might have to turn down my graphics a little bit. Maybe turn off the shadows, unfortunately, but I'll do what I have to do. I've also got a new system for rendering. Well, I'm using the same rendering program, video editing program. I have a new system for it. I'm really liking the improvements I'm seeing so far. The only downside is it's going to take me like 4 times as long to render, but it is what it is. So if this system works out, I'm just going to continue using it. It's going to take longer to render, possibly longer to render to upload to YouTube. I'm thinking probably 2. I'm not sure what the file sizes are. I'm assuming they're larger. But like I said, whatever I can do to get better quality. Keep running along here. I think this is the side I haven't checked that much. If I can find the mining helmet, I don't mind going home at night. Actually, I don't mind going home at night regardless, but just the mining helmet would make it easier for editing. Because I wouldn't have to increase the brightness or the saturation. Don't hit me, zombie. Don't hit me, zombie. But I don't mind running around in the dark. I really don't want to go into town. Just because I'm not sure what my frames are going to be at. Yeah, I'm going to have to drop the settings a little bit, unfortunately. Now, I'm taking the brass car radiators because brass is one of those items you cannot mine. So I'm trying to get as much brass as I can for bullets. And I never finished my statement earlier. I'm trying to get this base done before Alpha 8. And I'm going to improve the defenses as much as possible. I'll probably get Stooge in here, or maybe I'll do it by myself. And I'm just going to try to attract as many zombies as possible and hold out for as long as I can. I wish they had like a setting, like a survival setting, where they just send like thousands of zombies at you. And I want to see how long my base can hold up. I don't have time to get the hell out of here. Come on, mining helmet, nothing. Alright, well, I'm going to head into the town now. Everybody else finds a mining helmet. Why can't Furious Fox find a mining helmet? I have been working a lot too. That's another reason. Another thing that gets in the way of putting out videos. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm just gonna run around with a flashlight at night. If I have to, you know? Mining helmet. I don't... There's a car. I feel like I've checked almost all these cars. I think I didn't really go in the buildings. I just checked all the cars maybe when I was here. It's been a little while. Let's take that bad boy. I suppose I don't need a mining helmet. I could have the flashlight out, but it would just... It would help. The zombies, as of right now, aren't really attracted to light. So you can get away with torches and flashlights and mining helmets. I don't really need that. Chill out, zombies. Don't really need any of that. No. Hello. I was gonna give her a sobriety test. I guess that's not. You don't really shine a flashlight in somebody's eyes when you're giving them a sobriety test. Unless you're doing like the follow the light, follow my finger or something with your eyes or some shit like that. I don't know. I never had trouble with sobriety tests. I always thought they were stupid. I'd pass those things wasted. Alright, we're gonna have to try somewhere new. I'm not really finding much. Let's try heading east on Maple. This is gonna be quite the journey. All just for a mining helmet. I'm kind of keeping an eye out for an auger. I never found an auger or a chainsaw. Chainsaw's not a big deal. I'd use it more just to kill a whole bunch of zombies. But an auger is something I'd really like to find. So that infection aspect of the game, I'm really looking forward to that. I was playing with the idea